You know who? I'm going to be pissed if somebody is.
We don't have to answer those questions. We don't have to worry about everybody looking at us. We can just keep our head down and grind. And I think you know we love being the underdogs because that always gives us that story, that momentum to really work and really go after what we want. Joined now by, there he is, two-time Super Bowl champion Damian Woody and NFL insider Dan Graziano. No Super Bowls. 0 Super Bowls for Dan. So I'm going to start with D. Wood. I'm sorry. Are my Giants being slept on, Damian?
Giants being slept on.
Slept on in what way? What are we really talking about?
What are we really talking about?
Slept on
when they did win a playoff game
to go out here and win the Super Bowl. I don't think that's the case. I mean, listen. I think the primary reason that people look at the Giants the way they do is because it starts with
who's not beating the Vikings these days.
You know, Daniel Jones got paid. He got broke off this offseason.
Daniel Jones got paid.
You know what? $40-something million per year.
$40 million a year.
Touchdowns last year.
And nobody says jack.
15 touchdowns total.
15 touchdowns, he's getting $40 million. Ain't nobody saying anything about it.
Hey, but when Dak Prescott get paid, you paying him too much money.
Through 15 touchdowns in a season. That is not going to get it done.
If you'd like to join the conversation, have a seat over there.
For me, it's about the quarterback play.
That's okay. People liked it last week.
Is a franchise quarterback that can elevate his team.
Can Daniel Jones be a franchise quarterback that can elevate his team?
Let me give you the pick, okay? And I'll give it to you, Graz.
That's the subject here.
The Giants
if you want to dispute, be sure. Come on in and join the chat.
The general feeling is if they do the same thing,
the microphone's over there for you, sir.
Got a little lucky, right? And I'll sign up for.
Hold on. I talk about Jalen Hurts. I talk about the Commanders if they actually had a quarterback. I talk about my quarterback, Dak Prescott.
You talking about Kirk Cousins? He's not in our division.
I talk about Kirk Cousins all the time.
But he's not in our division. Kirk Cousins not in the division.
Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, my God. Oh, yes, I talk about Aaron freaking Rodgers. Yes. Oh, my God, yes. Are you kidding me?
The microphone's over there for you,
Rashid, please take your Cowboys blanket wearing ass and sit on the couch, okay? Damn.
For that. But what if, I think we have to hold the possibility that the way Daboll coaches, those wins were an accident. and
those wins weren't an accident because of Brian Daboll.
The way Daniel Jones didn't make mistakes, was good on third down.
Daniel Jones didn't make mistakes. He was good on third down.
Well, I have to give him that because that's better than the judge. I'll give him that. They have a good coach. Good coaching last year.
They get much better in year 2. Evan Neal was a turn.
Because the judge and Jason Garrett wasn't getting it done.
They have a plug-and-play center, like a high draft pick. The offensive line could be considerably improved. The receiving core is improved. Let's say they
Max Kellerman trying to sell the Giants for next year as a real team.
That means 10 wins and two playoff wins. I don't think
10 wins and 2 playoff wins.
All of a sudden, you look around, they're in the conference championship game. Is that far?
Conference championship game.
I don't think it's far-fetched, Max. And the NFC is not.
But they weren't beating the Eagles.
We talked about this a lot. The playoff field.
The Giants weren't beating the Eagles.
Some teams that are, that wouldn't have made it in the AFC. Let's say that.
They stunk it up versus the Eagles.
When you look at the Giants, I personally believe in Brian Daboll as well. But when you look at last year, the one-score wins, the number of those, that tends to even out year over year.
One-score wins.
Schedule. Last year they had one of the easiest. This year they
one of the easiest schedules last year. This year they got a tough one.
The point is that Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley have throughout their careers not been consistently healthy players. They were healthy last year. Look, maybe they've cleared some hurdles and they're going to stay healthy from now on. That would be wonderful. But if that's not the case, you're now counting on 2 key guys that haven't always shown a consistent ability to do that. So to me, I think there are some things that could go wrong that didn't go wrong last year.
Okay, Dan, are there any updates on? Okay, go ahead, D. Wood, and then I want to get an update on Saquon.
Yeah, quick, Max, quickly. We had the discussion before as it relates to the Giants that they could actually be improved but have an even worse record this year.
Could be improved and have a worse record.
I'm totally sold on Brian Daboll, but a lot of factors factored into where the Giants were last year. They could be a better team, but maybe not get to where they were last year.
It's true. I understand. I think that argument has been presented. I'm just presenting an alternative one, that in fact they do get better. In their record, they get better. All of a sudden, you're talking about a team trending toward elite. Graz, what is that
elite
without Saquon?
Did he just say the Giants elite?
Well, I wish I had one for you, Max. Look, there just hasn't been a lot of movement on these talks here in the last couple of months. I think, the deadline...
Even Rashid wouldn't even go that far about his team.
The Giants to work out a long-term deal, or else his choices...
But Saquon Barkley does make your team better.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
On the offensive side of the ball.
But we can get to that when it happens. I think these talks will pick up again around that July 17th.
I've had enough, I think.
Players. But right now,
well, hello, good people.
See what Saquon did to Diggs?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get this thing. Let me get this party started. Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So people are just talking over me like crazy into the microphones and everything else. Hello, good people. I apologize for all of the Giant love here tonight, but I saw something that really I thought it was a joke. I literally thought it was a joke that FanDuel had put out there. Who will have more wins, the Cowboys with Dak Prescott or Mr. Elite, Daniel Jones and the New York Giants? Now, before we get in deeper, let me say hello to the lovely ladies. Lady Libra, what's up? How are you doing tonight? I know that Joanne Gonzalez, what's up, JoJo? How are you doing? And I thought I saw Stacy Schubert. I guess Stacy hasn't gotten in here yet. Hello, good people. I know it is Monday night. We are in that silly season between OTAs and training camp starting. We're a little over a month away. And can you believe, I don't know, I got the peanut gallery out here. Peanut gallery. Have you noticed something over here at the desk?
It's clean.
No, it's not clean.
Organized.
No, we got all the cockroaches here, all the Eagle fans that are there.
You got one more over here.
No. 79 days, 23 hours, 11 minutes, and 20 seconds away from kickoff. We are under 80 days till football season starts, guys.
Good, because I need something to watch on television.
What? You got wrestling on all the time?
Yeah, but
did we do the mic check?
Yeah, but I rather watch some Monday Night Football.
My mic sound nice. Check 2. My mic sound nice. Check 3. Are you ready?
Mike, how you doing?
I'm good.
This is 2 weeks in a row that we've been here in the man cave, isn't it?
Well, you weren't here on Friday.
But no, Mondays though.
Oh yeah.
What's cool is I have to say thank you very much, everybody, because we have actually raised to this moment right now. Let me double check it here. Raised for Rashid $1,540 to help him get back on his feet. And Rashid, he's being shy. He was over there in the corner with his Cowboys blanket on, just like he was literally like Linus, because we were talking about his Giants, sucking on his thumb with this Cowboy blanket. Okay, he won't get up and defend himself. I don't know why he's being so shy.
What do you want me to say?
Huh?
What do you want me to say?
Wait a minute. Listen, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I will go to the mat and I will defend them constantly. But see, okay.
About my Giants?
The microphone's over here.
Listen.
The microphone's over here.
I'm making the argument that the crap that they're feeding us is crap. Maybe you can feed us, the reasons why the Giants are going to be a good team.
You didn't see how we played last year? You didn't see that?
Will it continue, or will this be, the one-hit wonder?
I think y'all have a good coach, so I'll give y'all that.
You got a tougher schedule, right? You got lucky that Daniel Jones and Saquon both stayed healthy last year, which is something that I don't believe has happened. Do we even know if Saquon is going to be there?
I hope so.
No, but the microphone's over here, sir.
But anyway, let me say thank you. We're going to be doing another drawing tonight. Who are we giving away tonight? Are we giving away the playmaker, or are we going to give away Diggs?
The playmaker.
The playmaker? I should save the playmaker till we get some news. But you know,
save that one because that was inspirational.
That one's
inspirational.
David Wiley, shout out David Wiley, first super chat for the night.
David Wiley,
What's up, Dave?
We'll definitely be giving away. Actually, we've got that's another playmaker one, isn't it? Where he's pushing down a Packer that's signed by him too. We could give that one.
I don't know if it's signed by him, but
I think that one is signed. Check that one out. I think it is.
But it is one of him versus the Packers.
They had 3 tight ends and okay. Actually, you know, let me say I kid because I love. Okay, I joke with Rashid a lot and everything else. Rashid is actually good people. I've actually enjoyed having him around here. You know, it's always good to have you know, somebody to kick around.
This is him stiff arming his sign.
You know what? That one might. You know, we could do that one because I have that one and him also with the speech.
That's actually a good one too.
That's an incredible one.
I'm talking about the way it came out.
But that's the playmaker right there. We may give that one. Look, we're doing everything we can to help out our buddy, including giving away good Dallas Cowboys gear. You know, we don't have any giant crap to give. I'm sorry, giant stuff to give away, Rashid.
Okay.
I think we're slowly breaking him down. See, you know, this is like the Hanoi Hilton. Okay, we're just like we're brainwashing you to become a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Or is this the Stephen A. Smith syndrome?
You know,
because he
you know I have it down here, so it's so cold that you could hang meat in here.
Yeah, I see that.
It's like
Trust me. As soon as I get to a store, I'm buying me another blanket. I know it.
Oh boy, is it going to be a Giants blanket?
I hope so. If I can find one.
Lordy.
If I can find one on Amazon. Hold on. You know what? Let me go to Amazon.
It's so cold. But it's so funny because he's literally got that blanket wrapped around him tight. Angelica Barone. Okay. So here's what
Dave Wiles. Yeah, we are going on Sunday. Yeah, we're going on Sunday.
Yes, we're going on Sunday.
You're only getting a couple of players this time, though.
Okay, so...
But we're going on Sunday, David. So if you're going, and the Giant fan might join us.
All right, so here's an interesting thing. You know, like I said, this is the silly season right now. What's up, Ward family, man? Ward family, man, you've been taking care of them train wrecks, man. Seem like there's one like every other day. Good Lord.
Crazy.
You know, and it's scary because, you know, I'm there at the Red Brick House. You know, when you send me these pictures of these train wrecks and stuff, and I'm looking at that. And as I'm looking at these pictures the other day, I'm hearing, whoo, whoo. Because, see, there's a train tracks that's not too far away from the house, and you can feel that. You know, it's actually comforting.
This train's not
that
far
little
from
vibe. Well, yeah, not like it is at the Red Brick House. And I'm just like, Lord, help us if there's a train wreck right there. Good Lord. But I know if there is, I know you'll come and take care of it. I know you will. So shout out to you. Angelica Barone. What's up, Angelica? There's been a lot made up of Pete Prisco's ranks the NFL's top 100 players. Okay. And, you know, this is
Stephon Diggs. They're having drama. The drama they were talking about on the radio today. The drama that is.
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs.
You know, Stephon Diggs. He is a bit of a drama queen. You know, he likes to have. You know, he's had his participation trophies and he's used to getting his way and stuff. So he's upset that they're not using him correctly. You know, sometimes he kind of looks at Josh Allen like, "What are you doing, dude?"
Or is he upset that he can't go to the Cowboys?
It could be. It could be that too.
Join his brother on the other side of the ball.
They say the squeaky wheel gets the lube. Okay, the squeaky wheel. Mark Damginos, where? I don't know where Damginos. Eastside Herald, what's up? What's the new cowgirl? Oh Lordy, Eastside. I know you're not talking about cowgirl life. Will Beasley.
Beasley.
Well, damn. Ring the bell over there.
Will Beasley. Are you related to Cole Beasley?
I'm actually really excited about our Dallas defense this year. Top 3 this year. Keep great content. Many more blessings to you and your family. Go Cowboys. Will Beasley. Shout out to you, buddy.
Are you related to Mr. Hot Sauce?
Get him in the drawing there too, buddy. So here's the thing. I could come out with my own list of stuff, but I'm going through here.
No, Philly said Dak Prescott's now top 100.
Well, but hold it. I want to just actually go through this
on
list.
the actual list. He said,
he's not up, of course, because by not putting Dak Prescott on there, people will talk about it like I'm talking about it.
Is Daniel Jones on the list?
But I asked you,
is Daniel Jones on the list or Saquon Barkley?
I mean, it's like, who is he? I mean, that's like listening to Max Kellerman. Okay, big deal. So he has his list. But I want to actually go through this list some because I feel like it's kind of some bullshit. And since I've been accused of only talking about Daniel Jones, quite frankly, I don't really talk about the Giants that much because I don't think of them as really competition.
When was the last time that Daniel Jones?
See, he's not even listening.
No, he's not even listening. When was the last time Daniel Jones?
I'm usually talking about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but when was the last time that Daniel Jones beat Dak Prescott? Never.
Well, I was going to say never.
Last time he lost, wasn't it to Eli Manning twice?
Yes, to Eli Manning. Yes,
not Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones has not. Jasmine, what's up, Jasmine? How are you doing tonight? But I wanted to go through this thing because I want to talk about, of course, this list a little bit because I got to cry bullshit. So let's go down to the list. Top 100, Pete Prisco's.
Oh, okay,
Pat Mahomes. Okay, now
that one I agree with. I agree with Pat Mahomes.
I can agree with Pat Mahomes. Can you agree with that one, Rashid?
What's that?
Pat Mahomes, number one player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
After Tom Brady retired, he's number one.
All right, so who do you have for number two?
Number two?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. I would probably say Jalen.
No. He has Josh Allen.
What?
That's who he's got number two. Right, exactly. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen has never been to a Super Bowl.
But he was a turnover machine last year.
He hasn't been to a Super Bowl, though. At least Jalen Hurts been to a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I would put, I'll put
Jalen Hurts over top.
Here he has, number three, he has Joe Burrow. I'd put Joe Burrow ahead of Josh Allen. Joe Burrow at least has been into a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow beat them in Buffalo this year in the playoffs.
That's the only reason why I would put Joe Burrow number three is because of that fact right there.
Yeah, but who you gonna put number two if it's
I'm
not
just saying
Josh Allen?
that Josh Allen, I don't think I wouldn't have Josh Allen in the top 10.
Number three would be San Diego quarterback.
You talking about Mr.
Herbert? Justin Herbert?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You know that he lost to the Cowboys and Dak Prescott, right?
No, he didn't. No, it wasn't. No.
They had hold on. They had a 27-0 lead in the playoffs.
It wasn't Dak Prescott. It was our backup.
He got injured.
No.
He had his full complement of players.
We played him twice, but
his full complement of players.
Hold on.
No way.
Justin Herbert. They got 5 takeaways. 5 takeaways from Jacksonville. Had a 27-point lead and lost in the playoffs.
Complement of players, they would have beat Jacksonville.
Oh my God. They got 5 turnovers.
They didn't have their full complement of players.
They were up 27-0. All they had to do was hand the ball off and win. They pulled a Jason Garrett. Yeah, we lost. We were up 26-3 against the Green Bay Packers and Matt Flynn and lost it. That's a Jason Garrett. Okay, all right. Number 4, Nick Bosa. I can say that. Okay, I can agree with that. Myles Garrett, definitely a game changer. Travis Kelce, I can go with that one. I think I would put Justin Jefferson higher than number 7.
I would put Kelce higher and Justin Jefferson.
I agree with you on that. Micah Parsons only at 8.
Oh, it's the Bengals I'm thinking of, not
no comment, Rashid?
I mean, Michael Parsons.
Here's the one thing I will say about Micah Parsons is he needs to finish the season strong. Mm-hmm. He seems to, by week 12, 13, to start to slow down, which is one of the things I could actually say about DeMarcus Ware. We used to always talk about how Tony Romo didn't fare well in December, but you could actually look back and say the Dallas Cowboys defense played worse in December than they did early in the season. Aaron Donald, number 9. Yeah. Trent Williams at 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay. So you're okay with that? You mean Daniel Jones is in the top 10?
No, he's not. He's in the top 100, but he's not in the top 10.
Okay.
Saquon's in the top 20.
Okay.
I mean,
When healthy.
yeah.
Okay, so then if you're saying he's one of the top 20 players in the NFL, and Daniel Jones, and I don't think you have any other players that are in the top 20.
No.
Correct, right? No. Then why aren't you paying the man?
Because they sent the money to Daniel, which I'm still baffled that they gave him all that money.
That's the going rate for a quarterback.
And they did what's his name? Lawrence. And what they should have did was pay him probably 20.
Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this straight. They pay Daniel Jones $40 million.
Come on, Danny. Want it, Danny. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. Oh! I just got this thing. Don't fumble it. Rasheed, look. You know you're hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Always.
But this is... Okay, if there's one running back that I might consider paying $12 or $13 million, it would be Saquon.
Well, they offered him 12.5. He said, hell no. He wants 14.
But he's not going to get that.
He's not going to get that. Not in the market that he's in.
But now he has a franchise tag when he could have got 12.5 a year.
He wants more security.
Can you blame him?
I don't blame him on that.
I mean, I don't blame Saquon for the way that he's going about it. I just wish that they would have better planned it that way. You had a year. So
you know what? That's one of those ones where you look at it and say, we don't have a lot of great players. And I'm not trying to throw disrespect or anything at you. I'm just saying honestly, one, he is a guy that puts fans in the stands. And you got to look at it from that standpoint. And in the grand scheme of things, when you talk about $13 million, that's not that much of the cap.
But he wanted 14.
Well, okay, so you got to meet somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he would take the 12.5, but it's probably the way it was structured.
Yeah, I mean,
and then it wasn't secured either, like he wanted it.
Well, and that's one of those things, you don't know what the real deal is on it, because there's so many different things they can put into the contracts where it sounds good, but doesn't necessarily. Coles Cowboys, what's up, Coles? There's Miss Hot Sauce, Lola. How you doing? I'm burning for you. Maybe. Oh my God. You know what? Carolina Cowboys. He said maybe Saquon should go to Cabo.
But you see what happened to Zeke though? No. Zeke was never the same after what the Cabo because
exactly.
He got paid though.
But he's like, I need air. I need air. And you had guys on the Eagles team.
James Snyder says he'd love to see you in a Cowboys blanket.
No. And they had guys on the Eagles team that year.
If we get to the max, then I'll do almost anything for the Cowboys. I'll do something.
Wait a minute. If we get to
5,000 or near 5,000, I'll do something. Whatever they want.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, be careful what you say on that one.
We didn't get that on video.
Oh, wait a minute. Did they hear that? He said if we get to the $5,000 raised on the GoFundMe, he'll do anything Cowboy related.
Yeah.
Hey. Well,
burn Daniel Jones and Saquon's jersey?
We can get a T-shirt. We can get a T-shirt.
Go to the New York Giants game wearing Cowboys gear?
You mean the first game of the year?
Yes.
Oh no, but
no. Well, let's say if y'all lose.
Okay.
Shout out to Aisha Robinson.
We can do that.
Okay, if y'all
do Rowdy and Nobu and all that.
Okay, so if y'all get the
you don't feel held hostage, do you?
Because I can always say no.
Oh boy,
That's why
we kid because we love.
I bought my T-shirts with me, and I bought my jacket. Now,
Hold up. Aisha Robinson, today's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Aisha Robinson. All right, everybody, wish Aisha Robinson a happy birthday.
All right.
Okay, so I tell you what I'm sick and tired of. I am sick and tired of everybody going through and saying the Cowboys got to get a run back.
Yeah,
Every week it's okay. We had Des Bryant earlier this week or last week talking about we need to trade for Derrick Henry.
What?
Yeah, that's what Des Bryant was saying. Okay.
No,
then of course we had, when Dalvin Cook was about to be released, the Cowboys should get Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook.
What about dude's fine?
Well, but
he's cheap.
Okay,
he's cheap. Well, how much is he on the open market? Is this he asking for
Dalvin Cook?
He's asking for the same thing as Saquon.
He wants to get paid.
He's not going to get it though.
So he's not going to. No.
And well, now he's basically saying, I can wait till July 17th, to see what the franchise tag running backs get, because I figure I'm in that category. I'm actually thinking that Saquon's not going to get that deal.
I think he's not going to get it either. But like I said, I see the cause and I see the meaning.
You got to the 17th to decide.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to realize too that what did what's his name? The Patriots quarterback. I can't think of his name. Tom Brady. See, Tom Brady.
Oh God, I love weed. Okay.
Tom Brady took hometown discounts. So my point is, why can't you take a hometown discount if you want to?
Yeah, we said that.
We said that
yesterday. Yeah, Mike made the same mistake I made as a teenager.
Well, no, I just used the wrong guard.
Well, I ended up as a teenager. I finally grew a mustache, and I shaved it off. And my mom was like, "Don't you ever shave that mustache off."
I didn't shave it off. I shaved it short.
You look like a picked chicken.
No, I know. I accidentally shaved it short.
And I have not ever taken my mustache off since that time. And so Mike was trimming his up and used the wrong guard, and whoops.
It's still there. It's just that it's short.
But it's a lot thicker today than it was yesterday. it grows fast, thank God. Okay. Philadelphia, OTA. Oh, here we go.
No.
Oh, here we go. I remember him saying that last year. If OTA, Jalen Hurts shows up in the playoff, okay.
Well, I mean, they did go to the Super Bowl this year. They said finish.
Well,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Well, you can say behind Patrick Mahomes, who's the other quarterback in the league that's almost as close to Patrick Mahomes? It's Jalen Hurts. And the way they use,
hold on.
Use Jalen Hurts.
Hold on.
I wish more coaches would do that. Use your quarterback.
They used him, and but they had. It wasn't. Here's the thing. It wasn't like Jalen Hurts did not have help. Look at Jalen Hurts against Tampa Bay the year before in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Going into the season, remember, they tried to trade for Russell Wilson because they were basically like, we don't know about this guy. We've got one good season. Well, I'm not saying that he won't be a really good quarterback, but we saw one good season with Carson Wentz.
But you think about the 1 year that he started, and that was the year that I think they cost y'all something in the playoffs. But you think about what they did. They put receivers around him.
That's what I'm saying. So, is it him or, as Micah Parsons says, the team around him? They had the best offensive line in football. They went out and get a legitimate, great receiver.
Right.
Yeah, they had a boatload of running backs.
A.J. Brown.
And basically, I don't want to say he was a bus driver, but you could look at Russell Wilson. The situation when they won the Super Bowl, Russell Wilson only had 22 touchdown passes. He had beast mode. He had the best defense, one of the historically best defenses. I can't look and say that Russell Wilson was the reason why they won that Super Bowl.
It was the team. It was the team, and it was the coach.
You got a great offensive line. Yeah. Everybody else looked good.
The second year it was because Russell Wilson had lost the Super Bowl.
He was running for dear life and then throwing the ball up and hoping one of the receivers catch it. That's all that was. And he had beast mode. That's all it was.
Beast mode, and they had a defense that got them the football. They were number one in taking the football.
That was on that team that went to the Super Bowl. You can't name them.
Well, again, if you have a great defense that shuts people down,
almost everybody on that defense.
Yeah. So, are you ready?
For what?
Are you ready for the season?
30 months. Shout out to you, Aisha. 30 months.
The news. It's probably going to take maybe 6 months to a year for it to completely heal. So
your foot.
Yeah. So I'm just be like, okay, let's go. You know, I know how to do stuff with it. I'm gonna take care of it like I'm supposed to. I'm gonna bounce back. So hopefully, I want to bounce back by the season. That's one of my goals, is to bounce back by the season. So.
Right.
So we go to that first game.
So you can go to that Cowboys game and wear Cowboys gear.
Go to the Cowboys game and see if I can do some stuff, and let's go. I'm ready.
JC Cowboys Network, I am ready for training camp too. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be able to go or not. It's all going to be dependent on whether or not we get the Red Brick House done.
I'm not going
because I got to get that thing. I got to finish dumping all the money in the money pit.
I might be working at the school by then.
Matchups. And definitely check out Jasmine because I've got to get on her show on Friday nights. I've just been so busy trying to get everything squared away. Life is just crazy. But back to this whole running back situation, because this morning when we were leaving, we were listening to Mike Fisher.
Oh, yeah, this morning. He'll talk about it.
Because I had to listen to it because they were like, we should get playoff Lenny. And I was like, are we talking about Leonard Fournette?
Retired.
Huh?
He retired.
Leonard Fournette?
Yes.
He's not retired. He's just not on a team.
He retired.
He's not retired. He's just not on a team.
No.
Because I saw him on Good Morning Football or something like that and things, and he's talking about. And they were like, "Oh, well, maybe the Cowboys, yeah, they can sign me."
Damn, but we're not.
He's more like I'm not saying it like, I think he's more of a Jerome Bettis. He's like a goal line. You need a first down type deal.
Oh man! So is he the only guy out there that does that kind of stuff?
Well,
Ezekiel Elliott.
And Ezekiel Elliott you could probably get for a ham sandwich.
Put up him in the first place
because you couldn't pay that $16 million.
So what you gonna come? He's gonna come back and sign for what?
Veteran minimum?
Possibly a veteran minimum. He's getting 5.
Who's getting 5?
That's Ezekiel Elliott. We owe him like 5 something.
Well, he's got that regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
that deal is done and
that's
over.
That's what I'm saying. But he's
getting that this year and next year.
But he already getting a little something. Why not sign for the veteran minimum?
But the thing is allegedly Cleveland was supposed to be interested in him, but they're kind of like, we're out on that. I don't know
that's because he's from that area.
Because they still got they got the main running back, and plus they got rid of Kareem Hunt.
Right, but
he can't.
The thing is Leonard Fournette. The only thing I remember about Leonard Fournette was the cheap shot he had on Micah Parsons.
Yeah, that's all. That's
his ass got fat he was fat last offseason. And he averaged 3.5 yards a carry.
He didn't do much.
He didn't do jack.
Hey,
and so,
that's
he had 600 yards, but he had 3.5 a carry.
That's like Zeke Elliott numbers.
And as bad as we talk about Zeke was 3.8, and he had a hyperextended knee.
Yeah, when he jumped
So if you're talking about, I'm looking for a goal line guy, I'm looking for a short yardage guy and a guy who can block. Before I would consider Leonard Fournette, and I'm not considering Leonard Fournette, I'd bring Zeke back.
Yeah, towards the end of the season.
At least he knows the personnel. He knows where everything is in the locker room. Right. And, he's been humbled. Because, see, the thing is, you couldn't go to Zeke and say, hey, Zeke, we're going to redo your deal, and we're going to pay you. We're going to pay you $2 million a year. He'd be like, screw you. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. But now that you've been humbled, now that you had your list that came out and said, I'd like to play with Josh Allen, or I'd like to play with Cincinnati, or I'd like to play with the Eagles, and they're all like, yeah, that's nice that you want to play, but we ain't looking to sign you. And you've gone through all this time where nobody is interested. Now you can look at it and say, Cowboys, that $2 million doesn't sound so bad after all.
Yeah, exactly.
and that's the only way the Cowboys could play it. You couldn't go to them and say, we want you to go down to $2 million. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it won't.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
What did you say? You got it down here freezing. So, yes, I'm cold. That's why I just ordered me a New York Giant blanket.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
That's not allowed in here. That's house rules.
What about the helmet there? What about the helmet?
Okay. You won't see it. You won't see it. We'll put the sheet over top of the.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll put the Giants cover on me. We'll put the sheet in between. We'll put the ground cover on top.
We might have to sick the dog on you with that one. Okay.
All right, you can do that. As long as you don't whip up my blanket.
Oh boy, we'll teach the dog to attack New York Giant gear. Okay. All right, but I don't see Leonard Fournette, and see what happens so many times is we get chasing name players. And Leonard Fournette, you're like, oh, well, he played well in the playoffs. He got the Super Bowl ring with Tom Brady. But we don't think about, and this is a product of being a Dallas Cowboy fan. Dallas Cowboys are on TV all the time, right? You can't help but see the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are on every show when they fail. So you see every bad play. You don't see every bad play of, the New York Giants because you're not always on. Am I right? Wrong?
It depends on which show. Because I can listen to Boomer and the guys up in New York. Now, if you listen to New York stations, yeah. Now, if you're talking about nationally, you can, you might get your get ups. You might get your, what is it now?
I'm a blanket and set it on fire.
You can do Speak. You can do the other show with Chris Broussard and his boy. I mean, you get a little bit because I know they're going to talk. All those talking heads is always going to talk about the Cowboys.
Rashid, I'm sorry. Nobody cares about the Giants.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I care about my Giants.
Yes, but I mean, nationally, the bottom line is
nationally, no, they don't care. I know they don't care.
Careers have been made on trashing the Cowboys.
Of course.
You wouldn't get the same effect trashing Daniel Jones. You could go through and say Daniel Jones is ass, and it wouldn't even be a blip on the radar.
Right. That's fine with me. Let the talk about the Cowboys.
And that's
hey. How about them Cowboys when y'all lose?
Yeah.
That's Steve A. Smith for you. That's Steve A. Smith for you. He always
No, that's Skip.
No, Steve A. Smith's like that too. He always clowning us too when we lose.
Linda, what's up, Linda? Linda, see, I would turn the mic up for him, but see, he's not sitting where the mic is, and he's like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard.
What time is it? How long we got to go for this show?
We got 22 minutes left.
Yeah,
22 minutes, y'all going to
22 minutes. Take your blankie.
No, I'm not taking the blankie.
Take your blankie.
Nope. I'll take my Giants blankie when they get here. So next week,
Gina Dallas Diva, who has been living it up in San Francisco. The food you've been eating, girl. Oh my God. I think I gained a couple of pounds just looking at the Instagram post.
All right, man, so which couch?
Oh, he probably coming to the.
Okay. Here he comes.
Since Mark wants me to sit here with my blankie.
Alexa, turn on.
So next week,
Ceiling.
I'll be here with the New York Giant blankie. So there you go, man.
Ceiling.
All right, welcome to the set there, Rashid. How you doing, man?
Alexa,
as always, I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I was yesterday.
Okay, well, Linda said she wanted to hear your beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate
now,
it.
It's kind of funny because there's Twiz. I'm going to say I don't see too many of the Eagle fans on here. But I will say, I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in my kids.
Why?
Well, I heard from Philly 500. He said, "Happy Father's Day, Dad." Okay. I did not hear from. I did not hear from Rio.
Pizzle.
Okay, and I claimed him on my taxes last year. Okay. And I did not hear from Cop Pizzle and my granddaughter, Baby
Piz.
Doll.
Go ahead, Piz.
I think he's chomping at the bit a little bit because he's been doing a few videos here and there.
He's doing his dad thing.
But see, the thing is though, when the Giants lose to the Cowboys, he'll disappear.
Well, that's fine.
Probably.
I mean, no, I don't want him to disappear, but
So, well, since we're talking about Cop Pizzle, what's the deal with the belt?
There is no deal.
There's no deal.
No, I'm saying is there a bet between you? So here's the thing.
Yeah, week 1, but not with Cop Pizzle.
No. Here's the thing that's funny about the whole betting between the Cowboys and the Giants. You got no chance in hell. It's not like the Giants win. The only time Pizzle got the belt was because the Giants beat the Eagles. It's not like the Giants beat the Cowboys.
I know, it's at the end of the season. It's probably a meaningless game, too.
I mean, seriously. It's been since 2016. We talk about the Cowboys, not winning the Super Bowl since the 90s. We need to be talking about how the New York Giants just can't beat the Cowboys.
Since 2016. Okay. All right.
Yes, with Eli Manning twice.
Thank you. And what did we do? When we had Eli, we won 2 Super Bowls. So I don't want to hear all this, mess that you keep talking.
Defense matters.
What is that? Okay.
That defense up front that you guys had?
I just need a linebacker. I was talking to my Uber driver, and he was a Giants fan. He said, if we get a nice, decent linebacker.
Wait.
You mean Jalen Smith? You mean Jalen Smith isn't one?
Throwing the elbows?
No,
he literally one game through an elbow.
No, I need linebackers to step up, and I need corners and safeties to step up this year. Really.
Well, you got Jalen Smith.
I'm tired of seeing receivers wide open. It's all I saw in Philly. Receivers went down the field wide open.
Y'all got hide it.
Come on.
Hide.
And then Kayvon Thibodeau, I saw an interview with him. He needs to step up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for Kayvon Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence to shine on the defense.
Okay, but all right. Now, this is a Cowboys program, but see, you want to know your enemy and things,
right?
If you could make one move on your team besides signing Saquon, getting him, on the roster at least to a team friendly deal, what move would you make to make that team special?
Give me a legit wide receiver. If DeAndre Hopkins was free on the market, you need to find a way to get that man in the building ASAP early. You cannot let that guy be out there for a minute, go to different. No, you need a guy like him. Give me DeAndre Hopkins right now. I will find a way to get that man on the team.
I think if you wanted him, you could get him.
Yeah.
Because, the New England is hopeful that they can get him signed. Mm-hmm. And I look and say, Mac Jones or Daniel Jones? I would say the Giants are a better team right now than New England is.
Yeah, New England
doesn't even have a running game.
That's where I'm really kind of like,
what defense do they have?
But again, the problem now is teams have already blown their wad, early in free agency. They don't want to spend a whole bunch of money right now. In fact, I believe that the NFL, the owners are colluding to keep these salaries and things down this year. That money has not been free flowing. And, for us, now, Tony Pollard was one of those ones that when he got the franchise tag, he was smart that he ran to sign his because the Cowboys could look around and said, there's a lot of good running backs out here. Maybe we rescind that tag. But, of course, he signed it, so they can't. But with Tony Pollard, he's interested in getting a deal done. Mm-hmm. Now, the question is, what kind of deal can you expect? You've got the franchise tag at 10.2.
I would say somewhere around there or a little less.
But here's the thing. But Miles Sanders signed, I think, a 4-year, $24 million deal. Are we going to say that Tony Pollard is better, is worth more than Miles Sanders?
Right now, I would say they're equals.
Right. So you're not looking at more than about $6 million a year.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with
the
that.
running back market is
I'm okay with 6.
But then the thing about it is it's the years. It's not really the money. It's like Saquon says, it's security. How many years? I think that's what his biggest thing is. Is like, okay,
because he would have taken a 12.5, but it was the language.
It
in the
probably
contract.
was like 2 or 3 years.
It was the language in the contract. That's probably what it was.
I'm sorry, it was 4 years, $25.4 million.
Okay, so almost,
but it's still like $6.25 million a year, which is still
the 5.9 signing bonus was probably included with that.
He wants security. That's all.
So he gets it's 13 guaranteed.
But then my thing is
he signed with the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Sanders. 4 years with the Panthers.
$25.4 million.
And 13 of is guaranteed with the 5.9.
He didn't make that much money in Philly either.
I mean, sign.
But that's the reality of being a running back is, after Todd Gurley got his big deal and literally was a year out, and then you look at Zeke Elliott got his deal, and Zeke Elliott has not been the same since Cabo. And then you also saw Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, Christian.
He's the only one.
But he was injured the first 2 years after his contract.
Yeah.
He's only had one good year since he signed that deal. This is year number 4 of that contract. You have Alvin Kamara, who's the second highest paid one, who might be going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at that and say, we've paid all of these running backs a lot of money, and we're not seeing return on our investment.
Well, you don't think last year with McCaffrey,
success.
you don't see the return on investment on McCaffrey from the 49ers last year?
But he was not asked to carry the load completely. He was part of a great team.
Right. That's my point. See what
Trucker's like, man, what's going on, man? Long time no see,
brother.
Be safe out there, man.
See, this is the thing that the casual fan doesn't seem to understand. It's about being in a position with players. You can't have one or two good players. The Giants played, now I'm going to be honest with you, the Giants played well last year. They played above what I thought they were going to be able to do with Daniel Jones and everything else.
I thought so too.
I kept looking at Saquon and saying, which week is it going to be that he gets hurt?
Oh, Lord.
No, I mean, I was not wishing it, but it's like Tyron Smith. I'm just like every week, it's like you hold your breath in the way you did about Tony Romo. Tony Romo's career got to the point of, I love Tony Romo. But when Tony Romo went back, you had one of three things that were going to happen. Mm-hmm. One, he was going to do a Tony Ono. 2, it was going to be an incredible play. He's going to make J.J. Watt, tackle air, and he's going to do a 180 and throw a touchdown pass to Terrence Williams. Mm-hmm. Okay? Or 3, he was going to get hit and not get up. Mm-hmm. So every time you had a play and Tony Romo scrambling, you're holding your breath because you don't know which one of these things are going to be. And that's how it is with Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith, when he's healthy, hey, it lights out. But you don't know how much he's going to play. And that's how Saquon, to me, had been. And he was because he was kind of injury prone those second and third years.
Right.
Last year was the first year since his rookie year that he's made it all the way through.
I watched one of his podcasts, and he had said that, it was one of the hardest things that he had to do was trying to come back.
Oh, yeah, probably on the pivot.
Julian, apparently Cooks wants to team up with Hopkins. I hadn't seen that one. I'd like to see him team up with them, too. Wide receivers, you can't have enough weapons there.
Yeah, they both from Florida.
Yeah. But more than anything else, while everybody's been worried about, we need another running back, I'm just got here. I'm new, just got here. Go Cowboys. I love what you talking about? You just got here.
You've been a member for 16 months, over a year.
Man, we've been smoking weed with you for years, it seems, man. What are you talking about? You just got here.
At least a year and a quarter.
But Saquon was, like I said, with Tyron Smith. And I'm not trying to wish bad health on him, but you've got Darren Waller. Darren Waller's a great tight end, but we know he's had injury history. And so when I said that, that whole thing of who's going to have more wins, you got to preface it on who's staying healthy.
Yeah.
And that goes for us. This is my biggest worry for the Cowboys is the offensive line. Now, the Cowboys are believing that Matt Wielensko is playing really, really good and might end up being our left guard. Terrence Steele, they said he may not be ready to start training camp. But right tackle, which means Tyler Smith may be playing right tackle, and then Tyler Smith is playing left. Or if Terrence Steele is healthy, then Tyron Smith's going to start out at tackle. So we've got this whole musical chairs situation that's going around. And let's be clear. The thing that killed your Giants in the last few years of Eli Manning's career was the offensive line.
Offensive line, yeah, of course.
You know, Eli got to the point where he knew he was going to get hit. And you see him just like hit the turf. Like, I'm just going down because I'm not going to get killed. Mm-hmm. And that's the difference of being a Super Bowl team like Kansas City and the Eagles. They had great offensive line play, both of them. And the Eagles still have that great offensive line. And having a great offensive line makes a quarterback that much better. And that's where I really wish the Cowboys had spent more time and resources on the offensive line. Mm-hmm. But that's just me.
I would say the same thing for the Giants. Same thing.
I would not be surprised if Hopkins signed with the Jags. Will help Trevor Lawrence a lot.
They got some good wide receivers down there in Jacksonville.
But they also got a good coach, too. Doug Peterson is a good coach. I'll give him that.
Well, you know, it's kind of, Alan, on Terrence Steele, you're kind of hearing the thing that worries. Here's the thing with the Cowboys is we always get the optimism of the early part of an injury.
Yeah, Carson Wentz.
If it's a 2 to 4 week injury, they're going to say, "Oh, he's going to be back in 2 weeks."
Oh.
Right? I mean, we heard that with Neville Gallimore. Oh, hyperextended elbow. He's going to miss about 3 weeks, and he misses 11. Michael Gallup, he might be ready to start the season, and he starts like week 4, and he's not really ready to start. So when they say he might be ready, it's like, no, you better count on him not being ready because that's where it is. Alan, your old history is the 70s and 90s. Can I be a hypocrite and say we won 3 titles in the 60s? I mean, brag about your 70s. That's still old, right? Oh, Lord. You know, I tell you what, Philadelphia, your team, you guys have been in the NFL as one of the original ones back there in 1933.
The last time they won the
hold on for a second. You can take your 3 world championships when there was only 10 teams, and that during the World War II, you merged with the Steelers.
Didn't they? Steagles. Still called Steagles.
The Steagles. You can take your 3 world championships, okay,
for a year,
and take your Super Bowl win, and guess what? The team that didn't come around till 1960, 27 years after you guys.
Oh.
27. You had a 27-year head start where you played against only 9 other teams. And you still haven't been the best team at the end of the year. More than the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, the last time they won a world championship, Dallas Cowboys it was their first year in the league.
Have you ever beat 31 other teams for a title? Nobody has. But you beat the ones that made the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl. I know winning Super Bowls that, you've only done it once. You don't have a lot of experience in winning those Super Bowls. I get it. Okay? I see your confusion on that twist. Okay? You don't play 31-game schedule. It's not the NBA. It's not hockey. It's not baseball, okay? We got 17 games. Well, Mark, in that case, I'd rather have 4 titles and a diamond ring in 2000 you wish you had. Well, quite frankly, Philadelphia,
you only had 3.
I didn't realize that the Eagles actually gave you one of their rings. I didn't know that you had one.
It's Dutch talking about world championships before their Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of them was the year that we became a franchise.
Philadelphia, are you hearing these facts from Mark? Okay. The Eagles were 70 years from the Civil War. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh,
what was it? 2 of their championships were in the 40s. I think it was 43, 44.
Take your 3 world championships and 1 Super Bowl and stick it. Thank you, Thomas. Go to the second post, read it, and look at the picks. Okay. All right. So we still have our cockroaches that are up in here and things. Rashid, do you have anything you want to add tonight?
Nope.
He's got nothing. You got anything you want to add tonight, Mike? I've got the CSA show this weekend.
Well, David Wiley said he's going to be there.
David Wiley's going to be going,
and Rashid might go.
I'll make a journey.
Well, it's Cowboys Sunday.
Well, no, but the whole NFC East is going to be represented.
Well, I'm not getting no.
Wait a minute. There's actually Commander fans.
I think Doug Williams supposed to be there.
Yeah, the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl.
He's going to be there.
I've got a picture with Doug Williams.
And then Cunningham going to be there too, and somebody else that's
Randall.
I mean,
that's going to be there for the Eagles.
With my one foot, y'all.
And then Rashid's wide receiver.
I could get Randall Cunningham because he did play 1 year in Dallas.
And then Rashid's wide receiver that they drafted, he's going to be there.
So I might get some memorabilia while I'm there.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, but I gotta see somebody send me. I haven't seen anything. Michael keeps wanting me to go up there and get his autograph.
We can make a plaque. We can make a plaque.
You know what? Since you keep saying you want to make a plaque, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you from something you want to do.
Yeah, for you.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you.
Hide it. It's not. It'll play for my team. Play for you. Gonna be playing for your team.
You got James's super chat, didn't you?
Yeah.
He got Mike got him.
Yeah, I got
Mike is writing him down.
Yeah, I got
as well as everybody who actually donated to the GoFundMe.
What was the last ones? Damn.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, and we appreciate all the donations, and we're still doing drawings and stuff tonight. I believe we're going to be giving away the Playmaker here in a few minutes. Right here, boom. You can see that. Boom. Autographed by the Playmaker himself right there. Giving the hand.
Yeah.
Stiff arm to the Packers.
That's not a bad picture.
That's an incredible picture.
That's what I'm saying. You find a good picture of your wide receiver, we can make something similar to that.
I'm not looking for him.
Now Mark didn't see my message. Kildoff, you actually act like I care about what you have to say. If old history is old history, then y'all rather have 4 titles and a diamond ring in 2000 you wish you had in the 2000s.
Which rings is he talking about? The NFC East
He's talking about the World Championships when there were 10 teams.
Well, I thought he was talking about the NFC East championship rings that they somewhat won and somewhat lost. Then they go to 4 NFC championships and went to what? How many Super Bowls that year? That they lost with Terrell Owens.
Though they lost that Super Bowl in Jacksonville. I remember that.
They lost 3.
I remember
3 Super Bowls.
Well, they lost in the 80s when they had
3.
When they had Dick Vermeil.
Dick Vermeil crying. And Ron Jaworski.
Yeah, with Cunningham.
Okay.
No, that
Cunningham didn't play in that. No, I don't think Cunningham was on team.
Athlete,
I think they
lost. They lost with McNugget throwing up on the field.
Yeah, that's the Terrell
with Terrell Owens. Okay, they won, of course, against New England. Mm-hmm. All right, because I remember seeing the old couple that was sitting right across from me there. That were like they've been season ticket holders since 1972, and they were literally making out in the stands. And I'm like, I'm happy for you, but get a room.
Yeah, I read the Eagles than the Patriots again.
And then, of course, they just lost to Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. So.
Well, no one. Pat Mahomes is good.
Who's that? Twiz Digger, Philadelphia. Who was that?
Oh, Rashid is he's. If you look up in the corner here, there's Rashid right there.
So y'all can enjoy your NFC championship ring.
Yeah, you don't see him because of the live thing is over his head.
Oh. Enjoy those rings.
Yeah, there you go. Enjoy those rings. All right,
I'll enjoy my 5 Super Bowls while y'all enjoy your world championships.
I mean, I remember 8 Super Bowls that we've been to, but it's time for and you know what? I will give you Eagles credit because you're right. It is time for the Cowboys to go back and get another Super Bowl ring.
But when is it going to be the time?
You know what? The time is, I think that this is a great opportunity right now. You look at the NFC right now, it's a down league right now for quarterbacks. I think the Eagles still have the Super Bowl hangover. You know, they're not doing the mini camp. They've got 2 new coordinators. They've got 7 new starters. You know, they've got this whole arrogance thing that we're better than everybody else. And I'm going to call it the Chase Young. And you think about Chase Young after his rookie year, you know, man, this shit's easy. This shit's easy, man. Okay, I'm great already and didn't put in the work.
Yep.
And then he came back the next year. He effed around and found out.
Yeah, he did commercials.
He effed around and found out, and all of a sudden, we're not there. And I feel like that's going to be the Eagles. Because the Eagles, listen, I get you guys. You do have really good players. Now, I see Pro Football Focus says you got the best defensive line in football. They rated you guys number 1. They rated you number 1 on the offensive line. So you got no excuses. You got no excuses. You should be blowing everybody out, right? No excuses. You got no. Listen to us. They're telling us that the best quarterback in the NFC right now is Jalen Hurts. They got the best offensive line and defensive line.
I'll give you that one.
Okay, so hey, here you go. Then you got no excuses. You should be going 17-0.
Oh no! Look, did you see that game against the Commanders last year? No.
I'm just saying the way the Eagle fans in here talk, the way everybody is on their jock about how good they are and how great they are, they should be 17-0.
Well, they were.
Right?
What was the Commanders game? That was they had won like 13, 14, 15 games, and they ran into the Commanders and lost. So no, any given Sunday, somebody can get beat.
The Commanders?
Yeah, remember they played the Commanders and lost last year?
My home team, my loyalty, I'm at Uptown Royalty.
No, it's left hand.
We fight for all DC.
No. What's funny is he played at the stadium and they lost inside the
making riddles. The Hawks open big old holes for John Riggles. Chantella's on the team. You knew that he was smashing. Daryl Green is on the team.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. No, but I, honestly, the Eagles should be 17-0. The way they talk about them. All right. Okay. And with that, my numbers dropped. All right. So, are we ready to do this drawing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh man, Ward family, are you kidding me? Another train wreck? Damn. Be safe out there, man. Hopefully it's not a bad one. All right, so we're doing another drawing for our buddy Rashid here. Let me be honest with you guys. You need to help Rashid. You need to help Rashid before it's too late. In fact, helping Rashid may help us all. Because the longer he's here, the bigger the chance that he becomes a Dallas Cowboy fan. We have been here brainwashing him and doing unspeakable things to this Giant fan. And you need to save him. That's right. Unless you want Rashid to be a Dallas Cowboy fan, y'all.
I wouldn't mind that.
Look at him over there. Look at him over there. You see, what y'all don't understand is underneath that brown blanket is a Dallas Cowboys blanket.
No, it's over there on the.
Are you sure? Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay.
No, I told you. No.
You know, I've got a Cowboys poncho.
No.
You know, one of the, like the Wild West. No. I got some Cowboys slippers.
No slippers.
Okay, gloves.
No.
It is cold down here. A stocking cap.
No.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's see who you gonna get tonight for the playmaker. Who is it? Drum roll, please. Did you get Alan Williams out last week? Okay. He said. Well, he emailed us.
I don't have the information, so I'll figure it out.
Reven S. Reven S is the winner chicken dinner. Thank you everybody for helping Rashid. I realized something today. We've got what do you have, about 50 of them boxed up there? We've been sending out the balls. Lola, I told Mike to send out your 2 blue balls. I found out something interesting because we got our silver balls and we got our blue balls.
Are you sure you want to tell them?
Well, no. Here's what's funny is I was looking at them, and the silver balls are smaller and skinnier. The blue balls are kind of swole. Don't the blue balls look swollen?
Don't even start with that.
What?
Starting the chat.
I'm just saying, look.
Pause.
Hold it.
Pause. Super
Oh,
pause.
look at the difference. The blue ball is swollen. The silver ball is long and skinny. You know, it's like regular egg shape. This one kind of fat and chunky. Why we got big blue balls?
Because they're blue balls.
Pause. All right. So you got all the super fans out, right?
Yeah, all the super fans.
Okay, now you're working on the Mojo crew. So if you are a channel member, thank you guys for being channel members. We are sending these out. I can't send them all out at one time because there's like 400 and some of you guys, and it's quite a bit. It's about $2.50 to $4 to mail each one of these out. So we're kind of stretching them out. By the time the season gets here, they should be in your hands. If you are a channel member and you have not gone to the community tab to go to our Thrive site, I don't have your address to send it to you. Okay, so there's a bunch of channel members that from time to time they'll say, I never got my shot glass because you didn't go and register, because we don't have, YouTube doesn't give me your address. Okay, so if you want your blue ball, everybody's getting the blue ball. Okay,
or your shot glass if you're a new member,
or shot glass if you're a new channel member. Or if you are actually a tailgate member, hold that up for him, Mike. Show him what you got, okay? We're also doing that now for all of the tailgate members last year. They got a gold Joe Barty like this. This year, the tailgate members are, hold it up, there you go, are getting the shot glass rack holder. So that way, when you have your party, or if you just like the Cowboys are doing really bad, you need to pour yourself 4 shots, you can just pour. So you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not promoting drinking, okay? But we all know that Jerry Jones makes you drink.
Can I get one of those?
Can you get one of those?
Yeah, because when the Giants piss me off, excuse my French, I want to take shots.
Mike, I think you need to make like an 8 one.
Yeah.
For him for the Giants.
Exactly. Yeah, I can make.
He said when the Giants piss him off, that's all the time.
Well, now I got it where I got the template that works, so I got to change the logo.
All right, so tailgate members, give us some time because those have to all be cut out and made and finished and things like that. Okay, so we're trying to take care of you guys because you guys have taken care of us. And let me say, Reven S, send me your address again. He's like, I won. Yes, you won the Playmaker.
I mixed it up
and we'll get some more signed this weekend. So we got work we need to do.
Yeah,
but we try to give back to you guys because you guys have helped us to make this channel grow. And honestly, I kid because I love Rashid is like family, okay? And I appreciate everybody doing everything they have for helping us.
Thank you guys again for the love and support. We're going to get back on track. Like I said, by football season, we're going to get back on track. And
week 1.
I don't know if y'all can see me with the blue ball and the... Dang, you're right.
Look.
The blue ball.
They look swole. The blue balls are swollen.
Like, really hard to do. If you want to use the blue ball.
Look, I'm telling you, Cowboy fans, you need the blue balls because there's a lot of stress out there. Yeah. You need a bigger one.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Happy birthday to Aisha Robinson. How old are you, Aisha? 23? Happy birthday to you, girl. And Ward family, he actually works on the railroads where they have the crashes. So he's like part of that clean that shit up crew and stuff. So be careful out there, buddy.
Fun job.
Thankless job. But, we appreciate you being there.
I like those.
Huh?
I'm talking about something on TV.
TV. You watching TV when you got Joe Boo Sports Live in here?
I mean, I'm sorry, Mark. I mean...
You're right. You're a sorry Giant fan.
Oh, Lord. If I ain't stinking, I'm sorry. What is this?
Sorry, stinking Giant fan.
Or stinking sports entertainment.
All right. With that being said, When you get your football and or shot glass, send me a new picture, please, because I want to update our video here. Okay, and no, I'm not gonna play "Oh Goody" again.
Boom. I like
All
that
right,
song.
here we go. Boom.
Oh, we need one more view. We need one more view.
One more view.
The number.
Well.
Get all the stuff.
That's how I end up.
As always, good people, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we will see you soon. Thank you as always.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it the night. The party's over. And tomorrow and